What's going on, guys? Welcome to the weekly live chat. I go live every single Wednesday night, usually around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern. And before I jumped on here, we got some big news. It's not 100% official yet, but Israel Adesanya put out a video saying that Du Plessis turned down the fight for UFC 293, and instead now he will fight Sean Strickland, which earlier today there was a article, I believe, that Sean Strickland said, yeah, I'll definitely be the backup. And we know Sean Strickland, he's a guy who will fight any place, anywhere, anytime, against anyone. So we've gotten some disappointing news, yeah, for sure. Umar Nurmagomedov's out. We can also discuss that, but I feel like we're mainly going to be discussing Adesanya Du Plessis, Adesanya Strickland, UFC 293. It's been a sad 2 weeks or so, because I'm really annoyed now, because even though I understand, it's unfortunate because now we have to wait for Adesanya versus Strickland. And then, so now we're looking at 6-7 months before Adesanya fights Du Plessis now. Best case scenario. Imagine if Strickland wins a close decision. Not that I'm saying that's going to happen, but you never know. Strickland's very good. Imagine somehow. Oh, man. Now we're going to have to wait. And if Strickland pulls off a victory, which not a lot of people are going to expect, but you never know in MMA, you're talking Du Plessis could never get his title shot. And now we're going to have to hear some back and forth on who's white and who breathes African air and who breathes more black African air. And Adesanya apparently said that Du Plessis says he has an injured foot. That's the news right now. This is directly from Israel Adesanya himself. So unless he's completely trolling, I don't know why he would put that out like that, saying, yeah, Du Plessis said his foot is injured. He doesn't want to fight. I'm fighting Strickland instead. I'm fighting in Australia. I'm fighting at 293. I'm fighting Sean Strickland instead. That's what he said, basically. I can link, if you guys want, I can link you to the video. I reposted it on my Twitter if you want to go check it out. I reposted it on my Twitter. Here it is if you guys want to go check it out. By the way, follow me on Twitter while you're there. There's the video of Adesanya. There is the video of Adesanya. It's not, it's not 100% confirmed, but I don't think Adesanya is going to come outright and say that and it not be true. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I saw your Instagram post. Yeah, and you guys know I'm not one to jump on news that isn't accurate. So something may change, but at this point we have one half of the party who's not known for making shit up. And why would he make this up, saying, look, I'm fighting Strickland? So I think it's pretty reliable. If we get more information on it, I'll make an entire video. I thought about making an entire video on it before I jumped on stream, because I feel like that's what's going to happen now. I don't think Adesanya comes out and says this if it's not accurate. But I wanted to wait for a little bit. I don't want to make a video and then be like, oh, shit. And the Du Plessis came out and said, no, I'm still in. So I figured we'd talk about it in stream. I knew it would be asked about, So, yeah. So it's going to be, it's annoying to me. I don't mind the Adesanya Strickland fight. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I wanted the Du Plessis Adesanya racial African air bullshit build up to just be over and done with, because you're going to have weirdos on either side taking it to the extreme. I've already seen that. People are so heavily invested. Adesanya called him the C word. I literally saw people, and I have to make a video on this. I literally saw people crying about Adesanya, what he said in the cage. Yeah, he wasn't right to do play. I mean, it was cringy, it was corny, but to act like, oh no, he said the N-word, like Adesanya's not allowed to say it. you know, it's corny, it's cringy, but people were acting like they were now all of a sudden. And I've seen people, and I'm going to say this if I do get around to making the video, and honestly, it makes more sense to make the video now because I was going to make a comparison to Strickland. But people are always like, oh, can you believe Izzy said the N-word in the cage? Could you imagine if Dricus said it? You know, why is it Adesanya gets to say it? You know, I've heard this common thing. You hear it all the time, like, oh, why are black people allowed to say the N-word and white people aren't? Like, why do you want to say it so bad? I don't get it. Why do people want to say it so bad? Like, oh, why is it the double stand? Who cares? Who cares? But I'm going to make that video maybe soon. Maybe soon, maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. But it kind of makes more sense now to kind of make it. But we'll see what happens. I know people love the build-up. So, I know people are going to love the build-up to the Adesanya Strickland because there's going to be some weird shit said, but you won't see them outraged about Strickland. You'll see them outraged about Adesanya, so it's funny. So, whenever I think of saying the N-word, I just write it down. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what everyone does. Dude, it's not a double standard. There's a history behind that word, and there's a reason that only certain groups of people are able to say that word. So, imagine Strickland starts wrestling Izzy. I don't think he's going to. I don't think he would have success either. I love Strickland, but Izzy will sodomize him worse than he did Costa. That is very true. Imagine Sean pulls it off. That'd be crazy. That would be insane. I favor Adesanya by finish, to be honest. Any news about 294? No. What's going on now? I don't know what's going on, bro. Aljamain Sterling just tweeted out, built-in excuses growing. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that's about. But yeah. Toby, thank you for the $4.99. Big ups, Joey. There will be a training exhibition until Izzy gets bored and KOs him. Izzy tore MCL 2 weeks before the Pereira till champs show up. Hey, man, I respect it. I respect it. Thank you for the $4.99. But yeah, I think Izzy wins. I'm pretty confident Izzy wins. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I can't blame him for not wanting to do the quick turnaround. I can't blame him. Gun to your head, who does Islam fight? Gun to my head right now. Thank you for the $4.99, Patty Mills. Gun to my head, who does Islam fight? Gun to my head, Islam Makhachev, Alexander Volkanovski 2. Or gun to my head, it's either going to be Volkanovski or Sarukian, I think. I don't think it's going to be Oliveira. I think it's going to be Volkanovski or Sarukian. So if I had to list them, Volkanovski, Sarukian, and then Oliveira. Something along those lines. But there is an off chance. It would not shock me if they give Makhachev Leon Edwards. It would not shock me if that ends up happening. Well, thank you for the $4.99, my friend. I appreciate it. Any news about 294? Expect big fight announcements tomorrow because the UFC 294 tickets go on sale Friday. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I've been hoping for all week. I'm expecting some type of announcements ASAP. Oh, I forgot that Charles said he couldn't be ready by 294. That's what he said, but who knows if that changes. Has anyone tried trash talking Dricus for stepping out? I don't know. The news just happened. I think Islam Arman is done, and Leon Colby will be co-main event. Will be main event over Islam Arman. No way Colby and Leon are main event over Islam Arman. Islam is a way bigger star than Colby and Leon put together. I know that sounds crazy, but people care about when Islam fights. So if it is, it'll be Islam Arman, and co-main will be Colby Leon. I mean, I think the Armin... See, the reason I think the Armin fight can happen is because the pay-per-view sales don't matter for this card. Because Abu Dhabi pays them. The government pays the UFC. So you know what? Final prediction. It is July 19th, 2023. 10:18 Eastern Time. And I'm going to say, Patty, I'm going to change my answer. Gun to my head. UFC 294 main event. Islam Makhachev versus Armin Tsarukyan 2. Co-main event, Colby co-main event, Covington versus Leon Edwards. Really should be Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington. That's going to be your UFC 294 card. They're going to announce it on the 20th, so in about 24 hours, we will get the official announcement. That's my final prediction. Joey the GOAT, no other MMA media has even mentioned the Izzy news yet. It just came out. Right as I was scheduling the stream, it just came out. So I was like, let me tweak my little thumbnail just yet. Let me just tweak it real quick. And boom. Go live, boys. We're going to treat if Islam is Armin for 5 rounds. Yeah. I do believe Islam versus anyone will headline over Colby and Leon. People saying Islam isn't a draw or delusional and still thinking about the Volk fight. Yeah. Colby is him, though, 50-31 Leon. Okay. Is the news Strickland Izzy? I just got here. Adesanya came out and said he's fighting Strickland. Yeah, so basically it's spreading around the MMA community now. I saw it the first second it was posted. So if you want to see the video, it's on my Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. I posted about it on Instagram immediately as well. So if you guys care enough, go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at MMA Joey C. I try to stay on top of the news on there, but I'm not always perfect. Bro, so stupid if Islam gets a shot at Leon, he needs to defend his belt. I'm with you, Billy, but who's there to defend his belt against? There's really nobody right now. There's no 100% deserving contender. So there's no deserving contender. So I don't hate it. The only thing I hate is welterweight is getting held up, but they're going to give welterweight to an undeserving contender anyway, so I'd rather see Islam get the shot. So I don't hate. I actually like Islam Leon. Why not Gamrot? Gamrot did not beat, because Gamrot he just beat Turner, but he lost to Beneil Dariush, and he also lost to Armin, in my opinion. I know that doesn't mean everything, but I hope they make the Armin fight. Is Joey the GOAT chat? Sure. If you guys could like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. I think another guy in the mix would be Gamrot. I don't think Gamrot's going to get it. I just don't. I'd rather see Izzy Cannonier 2 over Izzy Strickland. Fair enough. I think you'd be in the minority. I'd rather see some fresh blood in the middleweight division. You know? So we'll see what's going to happen now, boys. Who has the most recent win over a current UFC roster fighter? Stipe, Conor, or Colby? Colby's most recent win over a UFC roster fighter would be damn. It's not Masvidal. It's not Woodley. It's not Lawler. Connor isn't. It's got to be. I say it's Stipe. I'm gonna say it's Stipe. But I don't know. I really don't know. Connor doesn't have a win. Who has Connor even beat that's still on the roster? Well, I guess he beat Dustin Poirier, but that's all the way back in like 2013. I'm gonna say Stipe. So I'm gonna say. Dude, that's a tough one because everyone they fought, like DC is retired, Ngannou's gone. I just don't think it can be Connor. I just don't think. I think it's got to be. Who has Stipe beaten though? I don't think it's Stipe either. Dude, I don't know. I truly don't know. You're going to have to fill me in. That's a wild question. Is it Stipe against... No, JDS is not in there. So, that's a wild question. That is Axel Fox. Thank you for the $2.99 Australian. Only person with a chance at lightweight versus Islam is Arman. I agree. I agree. Holds up 2 divisions or dictions, but I know what you meant, divisions. When Islam hasn't defended against someone in his weight class yet. I get it, but I'm just saying if you add context to it, hold on a second. If you add context to it, there's no 100% deserving lightweight contender. So there's no one really being held up at lightweight. And then at welterweight, they're already holding up welterweight with a guy who doesn't deserve a shot. So that's why I don't hate it. But I get what you're saying. I understand your point. Is it Conor versus Dustin? Because that's the only one I could think of. It's Colby. He beat RDA. Okay, there you go. Johnny Eblen against Adesanya would be close, do you think? No, I don't. I think Adesanya would wash him badly. You puzzled yourself? I just checked. It's not Stipe. It's probably Conor. It's got to be Colby versus RDA. Is Arlovsky still in the roster? I don't know. I'm not sure. We got 100 people in the chat today. Yeah, we had him in there last night, too. We had over 100 last night. RDA's fighting Luque in a couple weeks. Yes, he is. Islam absolutely does not deserve a fight. Leon, dude, needs to defend against someone in his weight class. There's not a 100% deserving contender, dude. You got to look at the context of the division. You got to look at the context of the division. You tell me who's deserving. You tell me who 100% deserves a lightweight title shot. So, December pay-per-view is probably Adesanya DDP, right? It depends what happens, dude. It depends what happens in the Strickland fight and depends what happens in the meantime. Bitsy, thank you for the 20 Australian dollars. I appreciate you, Bitsy, my friend. Who's more corny, Izzy or Cejudo? Definitely Cejudo, but I think some people would disagree with me. You think Conor finds a new opponent? You think Corey finds a new opponent, or will he back up Sterling O'Malley? I hope they find him a new opponent, but I'm not sure against whom. I'm not sure. I am not sure against whom. Welcome, everyone, to the chat. For record, we do have people in here who eat corn the long way. Pause, bro. Big pause. Matt Frivola deserves a shot. Stop it. Just stop it right now. Islam fighting Leon is a joke? I don't think so. I'm waiting for you to explain it to me. If Charles isn't ready, which he said he isn't ready, if Volk isn't ready, then who? Then who deserves it? Who's getting skipped over? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. Maybe Dustin will take the Islam fight on short notice. Gaethje just said, he came out and said, if I win, I'm not turning around that quick. Arman or Gamrot deserves it more than Islam deserves Leon. Gamrot has arguably lost 2 out of his last 3 fights. You could really make an argument he's lost 3 out of his last 3, but I think that's a bit of a stretch. And Arman just beat an unranked guy. So I'm not saying I endorse it, but I'm just saying I don't have a problem with it at all. If it was up to me, if I had to choose between Leon and Colby or Leon and Usman or Leon and Islam, I want Leon Islam. It makes more sense in general, you know. Islam deserves it more to fight Leon. Yeah, I think Islam deserves a title shot more than Colby does. And there's no one at lightweight to fight for the belt. Put your guys' opinion in the chat. What would you rather see? Leon versus Colby or Leon versus Islam? Put it in the chat. I'm curious. But thank you, Bitsy, for the $20 dono, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Fraud rot? Stop. People people started throwing the word fraud out there a little bit too much. Leon versus Islam. Colby's too inactive. Islam would sub Leon. I don't know about all that. Islam doesn't have to fight in Abu Dhabi. He will fight in Abu Dhabi. Leon Islam, Leon Colby, Islam Leon, Leon Islam, Leon Islam. Colby has Dana White privilege. Bro, I'd be down with Leon Islam. Would be kind of fun. Super fight. Something a little bit out of left field. Agreed. Leon Colby. Islam has one title defense, bro. Leon. So it seems like the majority Leon Islam. I would say like 80-20 or 85-15 for the Islam Leon. Yeah, none of it makes sense. That's why I'm saying I don't have a problem making the best fight possible, which would be Leon Islam. You know? If it was up to me, look, if you gave me the opportunity to match make the two titles, what I would do is I would do Islam. Damn it, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably do Islam Arman too, just for the sake of the rematch, and it's not Arman's fault, you know, and I would be high on Arman, but I don't know. He doesn't really deserve it. I'd probably do Islam Arman too, and I'd probably do Leon versus Bilal too. But if it comes down to Leon Colby or Leon Islam, I'm making Leon Islam. I think that's a more compelling fight, you know. Dude, save Leon versus Islam for the London card. That'd be huge. That would be huge. Joe, do you think people are sleeping on Islam? I think he's a bit overrated by some and underrated by others. Yeah, Colby definitely doesn't deserve it. Islam Colby, sign me up. Islam Colby for #1 contender. You know what's funny though, and I'm not saying this about anyone in the chat. This is not about anyone particularly in the chat. This is not about anybody in the chat, boys. But oh shit, UFC 294 just announced apparently. Per Dana White, Islam versus Oliveira 2, Costa versus Chimaev, Amavov versus Alaskarov. That's legit, right? Yes. Yup, that's legit per Dana White apparently. Unless Big Marcel got hacked. Oh shit. It's Oliveira Islam 2, boys. This is legit apparently. Apparently this is it. Is this fake? This is Big Marcel, right? Yeah, he just tweeted that out. But I don't see anyone else talking about it. And it's from Big Marcel's Twitter. Let's see. I don't know. How would that be fake? Could someone have hacked his account? That's what I'm just seeing right now. I'm seeing it right now. Big Marcel's Twitter, reliable source. UFC 294, Makhachev Oliveira 2, Costa versus Chimaev, Amavov versus Alaskarov. I'm seeing if anyone else said it. Also, Ariel Helwani, it's not quite official, but pretty close at this point, that Dricus Du Plessis will not be able to fight Israel Adesanya at 293. He was banged up going into the Robert Whittaker fight, and the turnaround is too soon. If it ends up being the case, Israel Adesanya stays on the card, which is his desire. It'll be Adesanya versus Strickland for the middleweight title. Okay, so that's confirmed by Adesanya. There's no other news, but Big Marcel tweeted this out. And he said, per Dana White. But I don't trust anything on Twitter, but it's his official account. That's what he just posted. I'm confused. Because I don't see anyone else talking about it. And he said per Dana White. He usually doesn't say per Dana White. I'm trying to find out right now if it's legit. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finding out if it's real. Twitter has ruined it by you can't tell who's who anymore. But it's his. I'm going to have to do a video after this stream, boys. I'm going to have to do a video after this stream. That's crazy if it's true. I mean, it seems legit. But why is no one else talking about it? Why is no one else talking about it? Why is he the only one reporting it? He's a reliable source, though. It says per Dana. I don't know, guys. So it looks like we're getting Islam Charles too. We need a video ASAP. What's going on with DDP? He says he can't fight. He says he can't fight, so it's going to be Adesanya versus Strickland too. Or Adesanya versus Strickland. And then Apparently, I'm wondering if his account's hacked, though. I'm wondering if his account's hacked. Because I'm in a Discord with him, and he never mentioned it in the Discord. And I try to hit him up to see if it's legit, and he hasn't responded yet. So it just doesn't seem that he never says per Dana usually. I'm trying to fit, and no one else is posting it. So we got to pump the brakes a little bit, but we'll see. You're talking about the Charles, we're talking about Charles Makhachev, or Makhachev Oliveira too. I know the DDP Adesanya news is legit. Adesanya reported that himself. Charles will never beat Islam, especially in Abu Dhabi. Okay. Costa versus Chimaev. Dude, I'll have to make a full video on that after the stream. I'll have to make a full video on that after the stream. We'll find out if it's legit while we're on stream. I'm just waiting for someone else to confirm. I don't know it's weird that he hasn't responded yet in Discord. It's weird that no one else has responded on Twitter. So it's 50-50 right now. So when we see Leon fight, I think Leon Colby has to be at MSG or December. Sketchy didn't mention in the Discord exactly, Billy. Exactly. Message me, Billy, as soon as if he responds in Discord. Costa and Chimaev both miss weight. I don't want to see Tony die again. Me either. I don't know if you talked about this, but who can replace Umar? I don't know. There's really not a good option right now. Gotcha. If it's true, yeah, because if you message me, it'll pop up as a notification. I'm not checking. The tweet is definitely through his page, yes. I triple check that. If it's true, go ahead and quit the stream to record the video so you can get ahead of the algo on YouTube. We'll go for at least an hour. We got all this big news. It is what it is at this point. You know, I don't need to be crazy first. I'll still be quick on it, you know what I mean? If I go another half hour, 45 minutes. Sandhagen versus Martinez? Yeah, but does Martinez really deserve that? I don't know. Just record it on stream. I'm not going to do that. It makes no sense. I don't know why. Is this... I'm waiting for someone else to confirm this shit. I keep checking and I'm not seeing anything. I'm waiting and I don't see anyone else mentioning it. I'm waiting to see if it gets deleted or something. Yeah, I don't see nothing still. Sandhagen versus Islam? No. 10.9 subscribers. 10.9K subscribers. Yeah, if you guys could subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed right now, I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it if you would go subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We're trying to cruise to 20K soon. So if you guys could subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Oliveira versus Makhachev 2. Who wins? I got to go Islam Makhachev. Can you send it in Discord? Yes, I can. I can send it in Discord, my friend. Actually, Billy, can you just go send it in Discord? Because then I'm just going to fall behind even more, and I've missed a million messages already. Izzy versus Strickland? Yes. Izzy versus Strickland, it looks like it's going to happen. Joey's flabbergasted. I'm just about to jump on stream. We find out Adesanya versus Strickland at UFC 293. We find out Makhachev versus Charles 2. We find out Paulo Costa versus Khamzat Chimaev. And we find out, I don't even remember the last one. Amavov versus Aliskerov. We jump on straight. I mean, how is that even possible? Sandhagen versus Merab. Merab's injured. Merab's not going to be ready. I'm refreshing everything. This is such a mess, bro. I'm dead. Well, at least we can all talk about it here. At least we can all talk about it here. So, this week has been wild, true. I'm waiting for that light heavyweight title fight to be announced. Awful night for Oliveira. He will get it back, Joe. We'll see. We will see. That's a big fight. Oliveira versus Makhachev 2 is massive. Joe, where did you hear this news from? I'm the first hearing of it. Which part? Which part? The Adesanya Strickland news came straight from Adesanya himself, then Ariel Helwani. Dana's going live? Big Marcel tweeted again. Yep, it's announced. Islam versus Charles too. Dana White. Yep, it's official, boys. It's official, boys. It is official. There's other sources posting it now. October 21st. UFC 294. Let me see. This is craziness. Holy shit. Let me throw that in the title real quick. Holy shit. Makhachev versus Oliveira 2. Boom. Throw that in there, boys. I told you guys. Bro, they had to flash a big wad of cash in Oli's face. Maybe he was bluffing. Maybe he was bluffing. I don't know. I don't know. That's craziness. Big, massive news. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let me tweet this out. Holy shit. Massive UFC 294 news. That's wild, boys. What are the chances? UFC 294 is huge. Oh my God. Damn. Islam versus Oliveira 2. Costa versus Khamzat Chimaev. And Amavov versus Ikram Aliskerov. So that confirms Aliskerov is off of UFC 291. Joe, where are you seeing this news? It's confirmed, dude. It's confirmed. It is confirmed. I don't know. I don't know. And he's not responding in the Discord. He's not. What's weird is he's not responding. But he's still posting. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Big Marcel's a reliable source. It's all over Twitter. Yeah, because people are now regurgitating Big Marcel. But I'm trying to figure out where he got it. Everyone's saying it's official via Dana White, but that's because they're just reposting Big Marcel. This is nuts. Holy shit. Dude, what a card. Has he been hacked? I'm trying to find out, dude. I'm trying to find out. I'm in a Discord with him. I haven't found out yet. And people are asking him, hey, man, where'd you see this at? And I'm still wondering, but it seems legit. Maybe he was making all the graphics. I don't know. So UFC 294 is crazy. Islam Makhachev, Charles Oliveira 2. Got to go Islam Makhachev on that one. Khamzat Chimaev versus Paulo Costa. Dude, I got to go Khamzat Chimaev. And Amavov versus Aliskerov, I'm going Amavov. Dude, it's legit. Chill out. How do you know, bro? Everyone's just regurgitating what he's saying. Okay, apparently he went live on UFC Australia IG. Apparently he went live on UFC Australia IG. So that's it. Dude, come on. Don't spam, dude. Oh, I'm done. You said you were just telling me what it was. I'm sorry, dude. I just timed you out because you sent it 75 times. I just saw the tweet. Thank you, Billy. My bad for timing you out, bro. The other dude. You were just trying to get a message to me. I'm flustered right now. This is craziness. I don't know why he went live on UFC Australia. Shout out to Big Marcel for catching it. He was the only one that caught it. He was the only one that caught the news. Holy shit. Let's change, dude. We got to change this title too. Versus Chimaev. Dude was just spamming it to try to get me to see it when I'm not paying attention, and then I come back. Dana White announced it. Dana White announced it. Islam Makhachev, Charles Oliveira 2. Khamzat versus Paulo Costa, 294 as well. And Ikram Aliskerov versus Amavov. Big Marcel stays on top of it. What the F is going on? I put everything I could in the title. This is craziness, boys. Imagine he's just capping. He just made it up. Yeah, so he confirmed it. He confirmed it in the Discord. So, honestly, thought I was subscribed. Just did it. Gotcha. Thank you. If anyone's watching right now who's not subscribed to the channel, I would greatly appreciate if you guys went and subscribed. And if you could like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, this is massive news. I'm going to do a video, and then I might come back and do another stream later. But we're still going to go. We're still going to go for the full hour. This is craziness. I kind of hate it for Oliveira because now if he loses to Makhachev 12 months apart, and then he's done in the lightweight division until Islam loses the belt or relinquishes the belt. But I still love that fight. I mean, Islam versus Oliveira, the first one, was the most I had been excited in many, many years for a title fight. And it's crazy because we were just talking about it. And then, boom, it gets announced. Damn, this is nasty. We got so much news now. I gotta do a couple videos now after this stream. I'll try to come back later too, but I'm gonna stream for a bit. So we got some bad news, but we got some good news. We got some bad news, but we got some good news as well, boys. Strickland's probably sniff. I don't know what that means. Fight gets announced often before it's signed or confirmed. That's true. Izzy versus Strickland is going to be such an entertaining press conference. There's going to be a lot of shit talk in there for sure. So how do you feel about Charles? Seems like he didn't think he could be ready, so I'm worried. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do love the fight. But I hate it at the same time. Dude, imagine Islam loses and they do a third rip for Volk. Dude, they would have to do a third if Islam lost. Umar has a shoulder injury, unfortunately. This is the fight I'm most looking forward to. I know Umar Nurmagomedov versus Corey Sandhagen is canceled. I'm drinking, but I'll be welcoming Strickland at the airport. Fair enough. Crazy that really just got announced. Literally as we were talking about it too. Huge news. That's going to be a good video too. That's a solid video to do. That's going to get a good bit of views. I'm stumbling over my words now. Lost respect for DDP who pulls out of championship fights because of a sore foot. Dude, it's quick turnaround. It's not his fault. I'll have to make a video about that as well. Where did this get announced? Dana White himself announced it. So, everyone missed it. Except Big Marcel. Shout out to Big Marcel for getting it done. Big Marcel 24 on Twitter. Charles has it in the bag. We'll see, man. I'm a big Charles believer, but we'll see. But yeah, for those of you who do not know, I'm gonna mention it again because a lot of people are joining in and out. Dana White just announced Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira 2, Paulo Costa versus Khamzat Chimaev, and Ikram Aliskerov versus Nasruddin Imavov, all confirmed for UFC 294 October 21st in Abu Dhabi. That's big. That's massive. And also, Adesanya came out and said Dricus Du Plessis cannot be ready for UFC 293. He has an injured foot, so he will not be fighting at 293. So instead, Adesanya will be fighting Sean Strickland. That's not 100% confirmed, but Adesanya put out a video saying that. I guess Judo Batter 95 is a legit source. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if next thing you know we hear people didn't accept the fights, but I'm hoping that it's legit. That's crazy, though. That's literally crazy. That's huge news. Where does Colby co-main event Covington fit in all this? My guess is him and Leon are going to fight the co-main event of 295. Yeah, I think probably John Jones, Stipe Miocic main event, co-main event, probably going to be Colby versus Leon. But I don't know. Dana's not going to want to pay Leon pay-per-view points to fight on a John Jones card. Khamzat himself says he has a better opponent than Costa. His coach showed. Dude, we'll see. We'll see. This is confirmed from Dana White himself. Costa dude, if Costa pulls out again, oh my God. Where's the Dana video? Instagram, UFC Australia Instagram. Apparently he went live there. I'm waiting to see if anything else pops up. If Charles comes out and says, nope, yeet. Dude, Tabor looks in good shape. I just saw a picture of him, too. I just saw another picture of him. Islam doesn't deserve an immediate rematch if he loses to Charles. Charles didn't get a rematch after an incredible run. Depends how the fight happens, though. Respect to you for covering CKB lies against Islam. Appreciate it. How do you see past lives on UFC Australia Instagram? No idea. I have no idea, but it is confirmed by a legit source who watched it himself. So, I'm sure of it. It's official. It's official, my friends. I'm in shock, too. I know. I'm just absolutely in shock. Crazy, it really just got announced. Lost respect, okay. Bilal should get a title fight. We'll see. I doubt that's going to happen. Punk Australian, since they obviously wanted Volk to fight him. No, tickets are going on sale on Friday. For UFC 294. So, that's why they announced it. I think Boers versus Costa might have a chance to be fight of the year. Dude, that's going to be a fun one. That is going to be a fun one. Khamzat smashes Costa. We'll see. I think it's. I'm going Khamzat early prediction. I'm going to do a whole video on it after this stream. But yeah, that's nuts. That's crazy. Sean went from headlining Apex cards to headlining UFC Sydney. Crazy, huh? Yes. Which fight are you most excited to see? It's got to be Khamzat Costa. Khamzat Costa is the one that I'm most excited for. I mean, that's craziness. No, but did he announce on an Australian channel to Punk Australian? No. Why would he do that when tickets are about to go on sale? So, I knew we were getting news soon. But, it just, the only unfortunate news is that, I just wish the Adesanya Du Plessis fight stayed intact. That does suck. That sucks. So, thank you for the 50 MX. Hey Joey, what in your opinion sets you apart from other MMA YouTubers? Love your content. MMA YouTubers have insane work drive. 50 MXN equals $2.99 USD. Thank you for the $2.99 USD. It's legit, Fight Life. It's legit. I'm telling you. What sets me apart? I'm not gambling based, which a lot of people are gambling based. I don't cover fake news. You know, a lot of people, they see one tweet and the whole MMA media landscape runs with it. And yeah, I mean, so I don't run with fake news like that. And also I consider myself not crazy biased. You know, people are crazy biased. And so I consider myself, basically I don't talk about gambling. I'm the least biased, and I'm credible with the news that I cover. So that's why. That's what I consider sets myself apart. Let's see. Apparently UFC Dana White. Someone said the video came out. This is nuts, boys. I don't see nothing though. I don't see nothing yet. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Dude, that's crazy. But thank you for the 50 MX. What's MXN, by the way? What's up, big boy? Heard you blowing up since the MMA whole roast. I agree. He's got a terrible failing channel. He's not hating on my boy, MMA Joe, for no reason. I wouldn't consider blowing up from that. No, I don't think I'm blowing up from that. I don't even want you to say that, but yeah, dude, I mean, it is what it is. I just buried him. The video's out on UFC. Joey is the GOAT. I don't like Sean being a matchup to Izzy. He has no chance, but the press conference will definitely be wild. There you go. Joey truly loves the sport and does the best breakdowns. Just my opinion. Thank you, Vince. Appreciate all your guys' support. Dana just posted on his IG. Okay, so there you go. We got it now, boys. We got it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
I'm here to announce that the card that everyone has been waiting for, we got it done. Abu Dhabi, UFC 294.
There we go. There you go. It's on the Instagram right now. Let's see. Let's go see. Hold on one second. There you go. They announced it. I see it. I see the. They tweeted it out as well. Damn, that's crazy. I got some work to do tonight, boys. They pulled Saeed from the Kyler fight. Might be a replacement. They're going to do Saeed versus... You think they're going to do Corey Sandhagen versus Saeed Nurmagomedov? Just sent the clip. Thank you, Billy. Thank you guys for sending it to me. I can't wait for that card, dude. 294 is going to be incredible. Check the Discord, Jerry. It's all in the Discord now, bro. That's crazy. You're working overtime tonight? I think Charles can still get it done. Islam striking is massively unknown when Charles fought him with 5 rounds of tape. We'll see, man. You can always make adjustments. I just don't like... I don't like the chances. I think Islam's a bad stylistic matchup. The next 2 middleweight title press conferences are going to be off the rails. If Izzy beats Strickland, you never know. We'll see. Yeah, it's all going to be pretty crazy. It's all going to be pretty crazy. I'm looking forward to it. Let me search something real quick. Dude, that's craziness. What are the chances we would get these massive announcements all of a sudden? MMA Joey about to be no sleep, Joey. That is true. I'm going to be up late tonight. Islam versus Charles 2. Khamzat versus Costa. Dricus Du Plessis out of his fight. And it all broke live while we're on stream. That's great. 294 is going to be good. I can't wait for 294. Please, MMA gods. Please don't ruin UFC 294. Keep it together, please. Please, MMA gods. Oh, my goodness. We were straight talking about what would happen for 294. What are the odds? I guess pretty good, dude. I guess pretty good. This was weird but expected. That is true. Because even I was just talking about how I didn't think Charles was going to take because he said he wasn't. But who knows? UFC might offer it to him, and he might take it anyway. I'm going to shut on the main event. I've seen Charles get whooped for the first time. What's going to be different? I don't know, dude. I don't know. This might be the biggest year for UFC with these insane fights. So now what for Cannonier? I don't know. The Cannonier Chimaev fight was never officially announced, dude. People were running with that again. They were running with that. DDP didn't expect to beat Rob? I guess not. I guess not. Dude's banged up. Doesn't want to take a quick turnaround. Hopefully Brendan Allen does get beat up by Jarrett Cannonier. If Chimaev wins, they put Chimaev for title before. Bro, Dricus may lose his title fight. You're right, because if Adesanya beats Strickland and then Chimaev beats Costa, they're giving Chimaev the next title shot. Dude, we may not see Du Plessis fight for a title. Du Plessis may lose title shot. I got to tweet that out. Now that Dricus isn't fighting Adesanya at UFC 293 and Chimaev is fighting Costa at UFC 294. If Adesanya and Chimaev both win, Dricus Du Plessis may never get his title shot. That may be true. That may be true. I'll have to talk about that in my video. I just tweeted that out, boys. That's crazy. Let's see if the tweet made sense. So, Ikram Aliskerov and Paulo Costa was never officially signed. That's it. Ikram or Imavov, who do you got? I got Imavov. I don't think Ikram's all that good. He was getting pieced up by Phil Halls before he got the finish. What's up? Just got out of BJJ for 3 hours today, so what is up? DDP's out. DDP apparently is not fighting Adesanya. Dude, we may never get the African build-up, bro. We may never get the who breathes more African air build-up. Khamzat can't fight anywhere but Abu Dhabi. I'm convinced, dude. Visa issues. But my guess is they plan on getting that fixed by the time they would do Adesanya versus Khamzat. Holy shit. 2023 is the year of clickbait and fake news on the MMA business. Pathetic. Are you talking about me? You're talking about me, you're a bitch. Dude, they're definitely giving Chimaev a title shot off of one win. Chimaev versus Adesanya does over 1 million pay-per-view buys. 100% they're giving him a title fight if he wins. Shit. That's huge news. That's going to be huge news. Huge news. Dude, Du Plessis may never get his title shot. He may never get his title shot. After all this dumb build-up, we may never even see the fight. That's craziness. Joey, if Islam wins, is he a lightweight coach? Yes. People can't blame DDP if he has an injury. I agree. Jarrett smokes DDP. Yeah, they might book Jarrett versus DDP now. Charles rematch official. Let's go. Volk versus Ilya in December. Yes. That's what that means as well. That's what that means as well. DDP got injured training with... Stop it. Bilal's going to headline the prelims again? Maybe. Dude, that card's so stacked. Maybe just so. Now, I think Bilal's going to wait it out. So many fake rumors in MMA now. That is true, but not my stream. Makhachev versus Edwards. Not happening, bro. I just got back. This breaking news. I got to drop this breaking news real quick. Be back. Oh, you're going to go record one too? All of our questions have been answered. That is true, dude. This video is going to be a banger. It's going to pick up some good views too. That's going to push us to the 11K mark. That's going to push it. If you guys could all like the stream right now, I would greatly appreciate it. Everyone in here like the stream. Damn, I think if either Costa or Chimaev wins via KO, they'll get the title shot. Now, I don't think if Costa wins that he'll get the title shot. I think if Costa wins, DDP will get the next title shot. Du Plessis will get the next shot because he's ranked #1. They don't always go by the rankings, bro. Now, I don't think Izzy's going to duck Chimaev. Whitaker got smoked for no reason. Yeah, we sacrificed Rob Whitaker for nothing. Is anyone distributing Judah Better apology forms? I'm not. I'm not. Dude probably just threw shit at the wall and prayed it stick, and it happened to stick, boys. And it just happened to stick. I'm done. ESPN MMA doesn't even know. That's wild that it just happened to drop right as I start my stream up. That it just happened to drop. But yeah, if Costa beats Chimaev, dude, that's a big fight. That's a massive. That's a featured fight on the card. That's a co-main event. I'm dumb. I was gonna say that's a feature fight. No, that's Ikram versus Imavov. I'm pretty confident Imavov gets it done against Ikram. I like Khamzat versus Costa. I think Khamzat gets it done, and I like Islam versus Oliveira. I'm gonna break it down all in one video, though. I'm gonna break it down all in one video. So I'll do that afterwards. It might be like a 25-minute video, but we'll see. So Leon Colby and MSG, I guess, or maybe they'll do Volk Ilya in December. When are they doing Yuri? It depends when Yuri's going to be healthy. Dude, there's still a lot of questions. That is true. The Robert Whitaker getting smoked for nothing hurt to heat here? Yeah. Edwards, Colby's, and MSG. Colby and Jones are going to steal the press conference. I don't know if they're going to want to do that because they're not going to want to pay Leon pay-per-view points to be on a John Jones card. Imagine if they still do Edwards versus Colby. Finally dropped on YouTube. Imagine they do Edwards Colby. Dude, this is going to be crazy. Yeah, they just dropped all the posters. They just dropped all the posters. Dude, that's nuts. Nah, bro, you're good without reporting bullshit. I was about to say, is this your biggest stream? Now, I've had over 400 in here before. Joey, MMA Gods. I can't read that word because smile upon you with this timing tonight. Well, I don't even know if it's good timing because I should be doing a video right now, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do the stream for a while longer, and then we'll jump into the video. It's not that big of a deal. Shavkat versus Usman needs to happen. I'd love to see that. Nothing beats when Peña fights. Nothing beats when Peña's fight gets announced, it's going to overshadow all this news. No doubt Islam versus Olives is main event. What is the co-main? Khamzat versus Costa. If they were gonna do Covington versus Leon, they would have announced it with it. Yeah, we've been talking about it for the last 35 minutes. I hope Usman has a fight soon. Isn't that crazy that the news? You guys got to watch me react to it live. I'm like, is this real? Is this real? Yeah, Khamzat Costa's co-main event. Dude, Khamzat Costa, the build-up for that is going to be insanity. Is going to be insanity. Dude, you said, oh my God, they just confirmed it? We've been talking about it for 40 minutes. It got confirmed 40 minutes ago. Let's see. I'll tell you the exact time that I learned of the news. I learned of it 10:37. 10:37 is when I figured it out. So we've been talking about. They just announced Khamzat versus Costa, Makhachev versus Oliveira, and Imavov versus Aliskerov. Also, Adesanya confirmed that he will not be fighting Du Plessis. He'll be fighting Strickland instead at UFC 293. Time went by fast. I know. This is sick news. Oh my God. The end of the year is going to be so good. Oh, I'm so pleasured by this news right now. Gourmet Chechen versus Alcoholic Brazilian. I wonder what happens if Costa loses. If Costa pulls out. I don't think Costa ever signed to fight Ikram. Imagine if Strickland beats Adesanya. Dude, that'd be nuts. What a legendary stream already, I know. I saw it as soon as it broke, too. 35 minutes went by fast. It was roughly 35 minutes, yeah. Let's see. 23. It was 29 minutes. 29 minutes. The Costa memes will be on point. 3 or 5 rounds for Costa, they did not say. It should be 5 rounds. I want it to be 5 rounds, but it's not going to be 5 rounds. It should be 5 rounds. I'm blown away, but they are smart by giving Strickland a shot for the press conference. It's going to be massive. That's not 100% announced by the UFC. That's what Adesanya said. What other lightweight fight will be on the card in case Islam's Olives pulls out? Maybe they'll throw Armin on the card against someone. The Costa, okay, read that. Such Umar won't be fighting. Boy has been waiting since March. I know he wanted to fight in March. He wanted to fight in March, and it didn't happen. And, yeah. So, it is unfortunate. He had to wait for a fight, and then he got the fight, and then now it's canceled. He injured his shoulder. Could Umar go to 294? It's impossible to know. I don't know how bad his shoulder injury is. It's impossible to know how bad his shoulder injury is. Which fight are you guys most excited for? Let me know in the chat. Which fight are you most excited for? Adesanya Strickland? Makhachev Oliveira 2? Khamzat Costa? Or Ikram versus Aliskerov? Or Ikram Aliskerov versus Nasruddin Imavov. I'm sorry. Which fight are you most excited for? Put it in the chat. Khamzat Costa, Charles Islam, Costa Khamzat. Leon not fighting is turning me slowly into a hider. Just fight Colby. There's no way out. It's Chimaev Costa, Chimaev Costa, Chimaev Costa. A rare Sean Izzy. The rematch. Khamzat Costa is the biggest question mark. Dude, Costa versus Chimaev is filthy. I don't see Chimaev versus Costa being a close fight. I think it's going to be fun. I think Chimaev can out-grapple him. Charles Islam. So it's either Khamzat Costa or Charles Islam. Damn, that's sick. My gut tells me Khamzat will win, but I'm thinking about some of those exchanges he had with Burns on the feet and think Costa could hurt him badly. That is true. That is true. But Costa doesn't have like nuclear power, and also Costa was getting out grappled by a washed up Luke Rockhold. Khamzat versus Costa. We don't know if it's 5 or 3. It should be 5 rounds. It should be 5 rounds. Costa versus Chimaev is not okay. Read that. I'll donate channel $50 if it gets out of the first round. Okay. I'll remember that, but you won't do it. Sean's style makes him a punching bag for Izzy. Okay. We'll see. I think you're right, probably. Costa doesn't have that much power. He barely hits harder than Strickland. Yeah, Costa has more power than Strickland, but he's not like a nuclear power puncher like some people think he is for some reason. Chael was right all along. I don't know what Chael said. Costa Chimaev will be easy work for Khamzat. In my opinion, ground game too much. We shall see. It's up a weight class, dude. He's not going to have the size advantage he typically has. How many pay-per-view buys do you think 294 does? Oh, it's not going to do that good. Because it's going to be in the middle of the day. Which sucks ass. You know what's crazy? If I would have ended my stream and did the video right when I saw the news, I would have gotten it out before the UFC Twitter even posted it. That's what the crazy part is. Costa doesn't have the ground game to threaten Khamzat, so I think he'll just constantly shoot. You're probably right. Skills, but Costa has the size and shape. Who do you think wins? I think Khamzat out-grapples him to a win. I'm going to go Khamzat by decision. Aspinall strikes with his chin up like Patty. I'll have to check it out. I can't even think straight right now, boys. I can't even think straight right now. What's up, Joey? J-Dub checking in from Long Beach, Cali. Does Charles perform better against Islam this go-around? Yes, but I don't know if he gets it done. I'm probably going to go Islam. Islam versus Charles. Khamzat Costa love Charles, but he's just a bad matchup for Islam. It's a bad matchup for him. It's going to be the greatest lightweight fight since Habib Conor. Habib Conor was a one-sided beatdown, bro. Was a one-sided beatdown. So, I don't know what you mean by that. We got some news. I'm going to have to make this video shortly. It's going to be a good... It's going to be... Dude, we got some good topics to talk about in this next... This next video is going to be a banger, boys. I'm going to cover all 3 fights for UFC 294. I'm not going to talk about Adesanya Strickland yet. I'm going to wait until we get something, more official. Maybe I'll do a video on that tomorrow. I think this is the bigger fight than the first time. You think Oliveira versus Makhachev is a bigger fight this time around? Have you heard of heavyweight boxer Jack? No, I have not. People are really underestimating the difference in weight class between 170 and 185. I don't think it'll be easy for Khamzat to wrestle with Costa. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about the size discrepancy. I mean, in significance in history, okay. Costa got taken down by Vettori. That is true. All this news, we still got Gaethje and Poirier coming up. I know. Which card is better, 291 or 294? 294 without a doubt. Corey has an opponent. Don't fuck with me, dude. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. They got Charles headline an event where Kai Kara France might Manel co-headline. What are you talking about? Khamzat is about to feel a different kind of punch at middleweight. Okay, you underrate Brendan Allen, in my opinion. Brendan Allen's not good, dude. Maybe I underrate him, but he's still not good. Umar versus Merab, who do you pick? Probably Merab. Yanez announced on Twitter he has one no name. I don't know what you mean. What does that even mean? Do you think there'll be an announcement on Alex versus Jan soon? Since it hasn't come yet, I don't think it's coming. Since it has not come yet, I don't think it's coming. Pause. Dude, you know how many people are going to be shocked by this news? Charles Oliveira KO, we praying for it, though. I don't see what happened. Can't wait for Khamzat Costa build up. This might be one of the best ever. What's so annoying to me is I want to be so excited for Khamzat versus Costa, but I'm still like sketched out. Like, what if it doesn't happen? What if it does not happen? You know? I'm just a little bit sketched out. It might not happen. So, I'm just stuck, man. I'm stuck in like wondering, does it happen or does it not happen? That's the thing. because Costa's had so many fights that we thought would materialize, and for whatever reason they didn't, whether it was the UFC's fault or Costa's fault. It's just super unfortunate. It's super unfortunate. But I have a feeling this one's going to come to fruition. This is too big of a fight not to happen. They got to be paying Costa well. They got to be paying Chimaev well. This is a massive fight in the middleweight division. You have to believe that this fight finally happens, and this is going to be a fun build-up. It's going to answer a lot of questions because we haven't seen Khamzat fight a legit guy at middleweight. So it'll answer a lot of questions, and we're really going to figure out how good Khamzat Chimaev is. And at least we finally know it's confirmed. It's finally confirmed that Chimaev's going up, which has been back and forth. Okay, so he said he's not. He said they probably went with the other option. I see the tweet. They should put the light heavyweight title on for 291 to make up for the lack of Costa to bring some more hype. I don't really think they should, just because Jan's arguably coming off a loss and Costa's coming. I mean, not Costa. Pereira is coming off a loss down a weight class. Dana dropped another banger card. I'm surprised he didn't do it last week, boys. Rockhold was unranked and retired. True. If Khamzat comes up and ruins Costa, does he get a title shot? Yes. So the news is they found a replacement. Wonder who. I'm wondering if it's going to be like Jonathan Martinez. What is Usman going to do now? Probably sit out for a while. Maybe fight Bilal. Costa versus Khamzat is a huge fight. The amount of trash talking between the two is going to be hilarious. It'll be back and forth. It'll be back and forth for sure. It's going to be good. It's going to be very, very good. Do you think Khamzat stays at 185 even if he loses? I'm going to say yes. If he loses twice, then he goes back down. Usman versus Shavkat would be fire, dude. Sign me up for that. You know how incredible that matchmaking would be? You know how incredible that matchmaking would be? I'd pick Shavkat. I'd pick Shavkat. The next few months, boy, UFC 291's incredible. 292's really good. 293, we don't know 100% how good that's going to be. 294 is looking good, and 295 is pretty good already. And we still got plenty of title fights that are unannounced just yet. Usman and Shavkat are teammates. That sucks. Who's pulling guard first between Muniz and the Bear Jew? Got to be Paul Craig. Costa thinks he has nuclear power. Yeah, he does not. Do you think Ikram will call out Khamzat if he beats Amavov? Probably. Leon not fighting is turning me slowly into a hater. Just fight Colby. There's no way out. I mean, they've already said they're working on it. It could not be him. It could be Colby. Joey, thoughts on who Chandler will fight if it's not Conor? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea who Chandler's going to end up fighting. 12 days till 291 and Spence Crawford. Costa versus the press conference will be wild. Two dudes with broken English talking trash. Is Ikram still in the main card? He's not fighting till 294. Joe, do you think Volk Islam ground and pound moment is a bit overrated? I rewatched it and was impressed with Makhachev's defense in the closed guard. Yeah, not a lot of it really landed crazy flush. I rewatched it recently as well. Good call by DDP. Can't rush a fight versus Izzy. Fair enough. Like the stream, chat. Yeah, if you guys could all like the stream, I would appreciate it. Thank you, Niles. Appreciate you. It's going to be a banger video coming soon. I'm going to have to record it shortly. We'll go another like 10, 15. And then I'm going to go record that video. Is Adesanya Strickland almost a guarantee? I would say I'm 75% sure that that's the fight that happens. It's not guaranteed yet. Hopefully Corey still fights in the Nashville card. I hope so as well. I hope so as well. I do think Izzy needs to relax. 290 and 293 is a crazy quick turnaround with. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I never thought it was a good idea to begin with. Is it confirmed that Dricus is not fighting? Adesanya came out and said it. What is your dream lineup for the rest of 294? Shavkat versus Usman, Colby versus Leon, or Leon versus Bilal. I want a bunch more great fights, to be honest. I want a bunch more great fights, to be honest. It'd be sick. Volk fans throwing punches in the air, right? He didn't get the rematch. Yeah, but he had to have surgery, so. Who is Bilal fighting? I don't know. We don't know. It's not anything. Nothing official yet. Nothing official. Nothing official yet. So we don't truly know. What did you guys think about the ranking squatters video? What did you guys think about the ranking squatters video? I would love to know. Let me know in the chat real quick. Does RDA go to lightweight if he loses? Does Luque go to lightweight if he loses to RDA? I don't think he can. I don't know why Dana would announce it this late. It's so weird. He announced it for Australian time. That's why. Why not just... He's announced it for the Australian crowd. So, the rankings video was great. It was a good video. Finally, someone calling out Ortega. Who does Corey fight? I forget if I finished the video. You better go back and finish it. Squatters was a good video. Watched it twice. It was funny. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed a good vid. I was wondering how well it would do just because it's like a weird video topic to cover. But it got a lot of watch time and it has almost... It's creeping up on 6,000 views right now. So... Is it confirmed that Volk is fighting Ilya? It's not confirmed, but that's basically what's confirmed now. That's basically what is confirmed at this point. I'm hearing it will be Corey versus Gutierrez. Ew. Gaethje or DDP? That's what I want to know. Gaethje or Dustin Diamond Poirier? As a guess, that's what you're going. I'm going Dustin. I asked my question about RDA because of your squatters video, Joey. I love RDA, but I like to see his rankings transfer to welterweight. Yeah. The picture of Stipe in uniform was hilarious. You like how I just slipped that in there? I didn't even... There was no... Like, I just slipped it in there. I didn't even say anything about it. So is it confirmed that Costa didn't pull out and never signed the contract? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. Is that really true? I never lied. I'm bringing chaos to you all. Let's see. Is that Connor shit really true? I wonder if they do Leon Colby still in Abu Dhabi. I don't see anything about Connor, dude. You're a liar. Guys like the stream. We need to grow this guy's channel. Yeah, if you guys could all run up the likes on the stream, it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if anyone's watching right now who's not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would subscribe to the channel. I do these streams all the time. So, appreciate you, she who doesn't exist. Thank you. Any idea who Cejudo fights in his next fight? I want to see the Merab fight, but it's impossible to know. Because if Aljo wins and then vacates or goes up or whatever he does, then it's probably going to be Merab versus someone else. Brendan Allen just called out Vettori or Whitaker, 2 dead bodies. No, he did not. No, he did not. Never mind. It's a 1-month-old post. I fell for it. All right, dude. Whatever. I'm never trusting what you say in the chat again. Never trusting what you say in the chat again. Suda versus Merab. Yeah, but it's impossible to know. Brendan Allen's an idiot. Did you see Connor getting caught in the pub bathroom? There's a video of him leaving the pub on TMZ. What do you mean getting caught? Doing what? Does Figgy fight at 135? Yes. He has a fight with Dominic Cruz lined up. I'd like to see Figgy pop on over and fight Corey instead. To be honest. I put Alan's tweet if you're interested. Yeah, you put it in the Discord. Dude really called out 2 dead bodies. Dude, people owe Paulo Costa an apology, by the way. And I told you guys this. The UFC announced fights without contracts being signed. Merab will put Grit Henry and has upper hand being Aljo just faced him. Yeah, dude, Henry's done for. Henry ruined his career by sitting out for 3 years. Why does Aljo see... No, Aljo's not fighting Volk this year. I think Corey murders Figgy, probably. But it'd be fun as hell. I want to see Sandhagen versus Cruz and Figgy versus Umar. Dude, that would be sick. Sandhagen versus Cruz. That's a fight I've always kind of wanted to see. But at this part, it's kind of getting further and further away from what I want to see. What's your opinion on middleweight division? They need to start getting some new contenders because Izzy has them almost all beat. They're trying to build some fresh contenders. It just hasn't worked out, you know. So, But luckily right now, we essentially have Dricus. We have Khamzat. We have potentially Ikram making his way up. And we have Bo Nickel making his way up. So by the time he gets through Dricus and Khamzat, if he's able to get through him, he's bound to lose eventually, you know. What's your opinion on the middleweight division? Okay, you already read that. Brendan Allen just called out Jared. Dude, Brendan Allen's a bum. Brandon Allen's an outright bum. Let's get 5 more legs for the breaking news stream. Yeah, there you go. What happened with Costa? Costa's fighting Khamzat Chimaev. It's official. It's finally official. So, he would probably retire by then? Yeah, you're right. If he beats Dricus, beats Khamzat, by that time he's going to be like, oh, I'm done. I'm done here. How is Allen a bum? Dude's calling out the dead body of Robert Whittaker. And he said he want Marvin Vettori too. Petrosky and Pfeiffer coming up as well. That is true. Costa and Khamzat have some strong pullout game. That is true. Thank you for the 4 months of membership, Mike Hunt. How do you think Strickland does against Adesanya? I think Strickland gets KO'd by Adesanya badly. I think he gets KO'd badly. Lucas needs to start apologizing to Costa. What was he, one of these people that says cut Costa? That's why I told you guys. I've been telling you guys for the last 2 days, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. And that's why I didn't make a video on it. Really looking forward to 294. Me too. Jarrett will smoke Brendan Allen like he did the joint to get discharged from the army, okay? If Izzy beats Khamzat and Dricus, do you call him the greatest middleweight over Silva? Probably, dude. The resume would speak for itself. The resume would speak for itself, to be quite honest. Khamzat versus Izzy, I love that matchup. Strickland about to get the Poatan treatment by Izzy. Could be. Ducked Whittaker twice and Cannonier. Who are you talking about there? You're talking about Costa? Dude, he was negotiating a new contract with the UFC. I hope Piotr Jan can fight at 294. Yeah, Piotr Jan would be pretty sweet to have him at 294. Remember, too, if Pereira wins the light heavyweight, he's eventually going to face Izzy to defend it. DDP going to not get in the Izzy fight? That's what I'm thinking. Also, if Khamzat beats Costa, we're bound to see Khamzat get a title shot over DDP. I want to see Bo Nickel versus Pfeiffer. That'd be crazy. How does Blagoy Ivanov's retirement affect the heavyweight title picture? We lose another contender, unfortunately. A big contender who is going to probably beat him. Yan versus Cejudo would be crazy. I don't think that's going to happen. I do not think that will happen. Damn, what a card we just got announced, boys. Duck Whittaker again in 2023? Okay, whatever, dude. Just because the UFC announced fights that aren't signed, all of a sudden he's ducking people. I want Bo Nickel versus Pfeiffer. Dude, that'd be fun, but their UFC ain't going to book that. They're trying to build both guys up. Guys, I'm only going to go for a few more minutes because then I'm going to go record my video. I might come back for a late night stream, but throw your questions in the chat. If you guys have any questions, throw it in the chat. We're going to go for like another 5 minutes, maybe less. So, Strickland for the win? No, I doubt it. I doubt it. I can't believe we got all the news while live on stream, boys. I can't believe we got all the news while live on stream. That's crazy. He announced it on the Australian Instagram page. What a piece of shit he is for that. Strickland going to jab Izzy up? Very doubtful. Very doubtful. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. We shall see. Dude, the 294 news is just... Whew. Give me that MMA Joey after dark. Jackson wants more pleasure from me than his own girlfriend is able to give him. We'll see. We'll see how quickly I can get the video out. I'm going to try to record it. As soon as I end the stream, I'm going to just jump right on it, pause, and I got to try to gather my thoughts, dude. I'm still shocked. Usually I have like an hour to gather my thoughts, and then I'm like, okay, boom. But I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to record it in 1080p so I can get it out faster, just to optimize the time. I'm going to get it out. I'm going to let it marinate for maybe like 20 minutes or so, and then I'll maybe jump back on stream. We'll talk about it some more. Because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to discuss. I'm still trying to wrap my head around all the possibilities. So this essentially confirms Volk versus Ilya for the end of the year. Then also, on top of that, Dricus Du Plessis may lose his title shot all told. He may have to fight again. We're here for the late night pleasure. When do you think the video will be out? What time? I'm going to end the stream in a few minutes. Probably going to be a 20-minute video. I'm going to try to get it out really, really quick. Pause. I'm going to try to get it out of me real quick. Thumbnail, title, upload, render. I'm going to aim for 12:15. 12:15 video. I would say maximum 12:30. Wait, so Izzy's fighting Sean? Allegedly. Allegedly he's fighting Sean. All right, cool. Do you think Khamzat can fight in Australia? I don't know. Did Oliveira change his mind? I guess so. I guess so. That's a big fight too, dude. That's a big fight for Oliveira's career. It's a massive fight for his career. I can't believe there's MMA channels that don't cover this shit. Like, they just cover, like, bland full card predictions every single week. They just cover bland predictions every single week. I'm looking up something real quick. UFC live right now. Dude, it's sick that this is happening. Damn. Damn, hold on. Fries, if you're in here. Go check your messages on Discord. I just saw this while looking to see if anyone else was streaming about the news. That's crazy. Nobody else is really... I don't see anything else. Anybody else covering the news live right now? I just looked through. Is Corey out or is Umar out? Umar is out. I'm surprised they posted if Oliveira said he wasn't ready. I guess he'll have to be ready. Charles is going to shock the world and lose even faster. That'd be crazy. Will Oliveira watch tape? Hopefully. Dricus fought in December, March, and July. People are calling him inactive. I haven't seen anyone calling him inactive. Oh my goodness, guys. What a night. What a night. What a night. I can't believe no one else is streaming about this news. This is like massive news. That's wild to me. Like, how do you have this type of massive news and not have a live stream up? Yeah. So, James Lynch is live. Let me take a look at that. He is not live. He has a premiere going on right now. I just see a premiere, but he's not live. So, fake news. Amavov versus Aliskerov is fire. Agreed. JMMA, fancy seeing you here. What's up, JMMA? Izzy would rather fight DDP or Chimaev? Probably DDP. But he may say... Hold on, let me see. Dude, I have no idea, Fries, what you just sent me on Discord. That's crazy. I'm done. Ariel Source and Chael Sonnen. That's crazy. That's craziness. I can't believe no one else is covering this news right now. Ikram Amavov will be fun. How much percentage do you give Charles to win the rematch? What do you think he should improve on? Dude, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of it and process it in my head right now. But it's like Islam is more technical in the striking. So I think Charles has to focus on not being super aggressive and try to pick his shots. And he has to find those power shots. Or he just has to go crazy and pray he clips him. But it's a difficult fight for him. It's just a horrible matchup for him. Check for IV use. Yeah, that's true. You think Costa Khamzat actually signed? Yes, I do think it's actually signed. Oh my God, if Ali said Cannonier book, they might do Sharaputin Magomedov versus Cannonier. Please no, that'd be crazy. I think of the opposite. I think Charles has to make it more dirty and brawl. Dude, I'm still like processing it all in my head, to be honest. It's a tough fight. Joe, if Costa wins, what would be next? That'd be interesting. He'd be close to a title fight. He'd be close to a title fight. But guys, I'm going to go make my video. I'll be back for a late night live stream most likely. If you guys could all do me a favor, like the stream. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I'm going to go put out that video very, very soon. I'm hoping to have it out by about 12:15. That's the goal. I'm going to make it as soon as I end the stream. Jump on the news quick. Thank you guys for joining me. I greatly appreciate you. And hopefully I'll be back around maybe 12:30 for another live stream. Because this is massive news. I want to talk about it more, and I'm still kind of processing. I haven't had time to really think since it literally got announced while we were on stream. So appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Keep an eye out for that video. Good night, and I'll talk to you later.